All right, so there's one massive belief that most ambitious men hold on to. And it's actually because they hold on to this belief that they remain stuck in a life of mediocrity where they're under-accomplishing. You know, they have these big goals, these dreams, they have this feeling that they're destined for greatness. But every single time they strive to hit their goals or they strive to improve their life, they fail to hit them. And it all stems from this one belief. And if you haven't hit your goals yet and you struggle and struggle and struggle to stick to your word, to do the things that will improve your life, then it's likely because of this one belief as well. So you're probably wondering, okay, Adam, well, what is this one belief? And this one belief is that you need more willpower and motivation in order to create a life of greatness, to crush your goals, to take control of your life. But let me ask you a question. When has more willpower or motivation ever worked for you? Has it ever produced the results that you want, the outcomes that you want? Okay, let's rewind and take a look back at an example of this in your life. What was your last New Year's resolution? I'm sure you told yourself that you were going to create some change that would improve yourself, the direction of your life, and ultimately how you feel about yourself, right? Well, let me guess what happened. You probably told yourself that you were going to work out consistently, eat healthy consistently, or just be productive consistently. And for the first few days, you were doing good. You had this willpower and motivation, and you were sticking to your word. You're seeing progress. You were feeling good about yourself because of it. But then one day, you got tired, or you weren't motivated, or you just felt off. And then your willpower and your motivation, it didn't hold you through. You end up falling off your word to do the thing that would improve your life. And that's because relying on willpower and motivation, it's a broken formula. And I don't even need to expand on this. You can look at your own life and see that it hasn't been working for you. Otherwise, you'd already have the life you want, right? Of course. Now, the reason why willpower and motivation is a broken formula is simply because it goes against how your brain is programmed. But let me explain. You have two parts of your brain. You have the left or conscious mind, and then you have the right or subconscious mind. Now, 90 to 95% of the decisions you make in your entire day are actually made with your subconscious mind. And to really exemplify this, have you ever had one of those times where let's say you're driving home after work and you zone out, you know, you're thinking your thoughts are somewhere else, your head's somewhere else, but then 10 minutes later, you pull back into your home or your destination and you're like, wait, how the heck did I get here? I wasn't consciously driving, you know? And the answer is your subconscious mind got you there. But you're probably wondering, well, how did my subconscious mind get me there? And the answer is through your habits. Now, when you tell yourself that you're going to change your actions and behaviors like you do every New Year's, you're using your conscious mind. But you've already programmed your subconscious mind to not do those actions and behaviors. So then what happens is you get into something that I call the brain battle. Conscious mind saying, let's make change, let's improve ourselves, let's improve our life so that we can be more happy, live a more fulfilling life. And then your subconscious mind over here is like, yo, we're not doing that because it's already formed a habit of not doing those actions and behaviors. So then both parts of your brain battling against each other. And which one do you think wins? Yep, your subconscious mind or the habits it has created, which is why you always fall back into your old patterns and ruts again. You get fed up with where your life is. You're fed up with how you feel about yourself. So you strive for change and the same thing happens over and over again. And you're probably left feeling frustrated and demoralized. It's one of the worst feelings you can have because you're putting in so much time, so much hard effort into changing yourself and bettering yourself. But the results, they don't show for your hard efforts. Now look, I faced this battle over and over again myself. As most of you guys know, when I was 21 years old, I was stabbed in the throat, arm, and chest. It is a miracle that I'm alive right now. While I'm grateful to be alive, I was left in a broken state. I was living off tubes. Literally, if you unplugged those tubes, you unplugged my life. And on top of it, my legs forgot how to work. I lost every ounce of muscle I ever had from years of weightlifting. My confidence, it disappeared like a quarter in a magic show. My head was plagued with negative thoughts and self-doubt. And when I tried gaining control of my life again, I tried getting myself to do the things that would improve the direction of my life, I would fall off my word, or I'd have doubt in my head that would stop me from taking action. And ultimately, I was left under-accomplishing in life. And that ate away at my happiness, my confidence, and really my potential. And it's because I was in this broken state that I had to learn how the human brain works, because I didn't want to keep falling in that vicious cycle where I strive to create change and can't create that change. And I started studying ancient journals on brain science and transformational psychology. Simply put, I found out how the brain really works, and it's all habitual. It's about programming your subconscious mind to do the things that you know you should do. Everything's a habit, and one of my favorite quotes in life is, "You create your habits, then your habits create your life." And a perfect example of this is David Goggins. He's one of the world's biggest athletes in the entire world, one of the most ferocious athletes. But he wasn't always like that. He used to be 300 pounds, overweight, unmotivated, lazy, undisciplined. But he started forming the habit of doing the things that he didn't want to do. And you can go listen to one of his podcasts, go read his book, and he'll say the same thing. It's about training and conditioning your mind. Now, he doesn't say directly it's habits, but that's what it is. Every time he gets a thought that he shouldn't do something, he goes and does it. That's training his mind. Eventually it formed a habit of it, and now look at him. He's achieving so much more than the average person. So if you want to be like David Goggins and you want to achieve all your goals in life, you want to achieve anything you set your eyes on so that you really are truly happy with who you are and where your life is going, so that you're fulfilled on the deepest levels, then you must program your subconscious mind. Now, in the new era of health, we call this programming of your subconscious mind acquiring the mind of a conqueror. Because once you acquire the mind of a conqueror, your life, it's gonna come together. You are gonna come together. You're gonna gain confidence, undeniable confidence. Now look, if you wanna learn more about acquiring the mind of a conqueror and the other steps we use inside of the new era of health to become an unstoppable force, then you're gonna wanna check out this brand new book that I just released. It'll teach you how top performers like Elon Musk, David Goggins, Grant Cardone, or Joe Rogan, how they accomplish so much in one day. And it'll tell you how to pack on show-stopping muscles so that you feel comfortable in your own skin. Honestly, it has a lot more in there, so I don't wanna talk your ear off. So just make sure to check that out, and I'll see you inside.